Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, if you haven't read the title already, it's going to be a winter essentials video. So I have 5 categories to share on what I think is like you need this winter season, especially here in the Northeast. Like it's cold. It's really, really cold compared to last year. Like we were getting 60-degree Fahrenheit, which is not normal. Mm, Not saying that should be the norm. um, this weather is the normal for winter. Right now it's 23 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's really cold outside. So these are the 5 categories I think everyone should have. I think they're really essential and really helpful to keep you warm this winter season. If you don't like to go outside, then you don't need to worry. But if you want to keep warm at home, you can also wear these at home too. Stay warm, you know? So the first category that I have is going to be Uniqlo's Heat Tech Warmers. I live by these during the winter season. I once it starts to get cold, I layer these like they're my second skin. I love their leggings. I love their Heat Tech shirts. I buy the most lightweight to the most ultra warm, and it keeps me really warm. And I've had some of my pieces for years now, maybe 10 years, and they just started to rip. So they do last for a while, but highly recommend to not dryer them. You could still put them in the like washing machine, just don't dryer them. I tend to air dry my Heat Tech warmers, but they will last you a long time anyways if you don't dry your clothes. But anyways, Heat Tech, I buy them on almost every color. Like right now, I have these two, which is the shirts. This is thinner. As you can see, it's like a little see-through compared to this white one. Um, this is the Heat Tech cotton, and then this is just their Heat Tech long sleeve, which I think this is like their first one that they came out with, and this is much thicker. And then obviously you want to keep your legs warm, so I do have leggings as well. I have the ultra warm and the cotton. Highly recommend these. They look nonetheless, they're great as a layer item, but they're also great as like under the shirt, like if you want long sleeves, um, poking out under your t-shirt, if you want to wear leggings, these are great single items as well. Highly recommend Uniqlo's Heat. So these are my dry lip girlies out there, or dry skin anyways. I highly recommend moisturizers. Moisturizers and lip balms, those that's bunched into one because as a category because you know, you have dry lips, dry skin. That's all in one. So I have 3 lip balms to share. First one is the Laneige Vanilla Lip Balm. I love this. It's so thick and moisturizing. I've had this for 2, 3 years, and I use this almost every night, and I'm not even halfway. So there's still a lot in there. I'm pretty sure it's probably expired, but it's mine, you know? It's still good. It still works. My go-to and my tried and true lip balm is the chapstick medicated. I've been using this for 10 plus years. It's the only chapstick I like to use, and it's really on the go friendly. I started using the Summer Fridays. I like the brown sugar. I love the color of this. Um, and yeah, and I bought the lip oil that Summer Fridays came out, which is like the similar color for this, and I can't wait to get it in the mail. Moisturizer wise, I like to use creams, like heavy creams, not like the thin liquidy lotion. I like heavy creams. So I like the CeraVe. I like you know what's really good? It's thin consistency, but it's a stale mucin. I'll put pictures up for these 2 items. Those two really just sinks into your skin and keeps you moisturized and not dry. And we don't want that during the winter season, you know? So my fourth category that I highly recommend that everyone should invest in, I think, for the winter season is beanies. I highly recommend beanies, so highly recommend investing in a good quality one. So these two are both wool blend. I think this one's 100% wool. This is from Fjallraven, and this one is Arc'teryx. I love beanies. My favorite one actually is a gray one that is cashmere, 100% cashmere. And you don't even have to buy like expensive cashmere quality beanies. Everlane sells them, Zara sells them, and when they go on sale, highly recommend to snatch those up because cashmere is really, really warm and it's thin. And if you're not a beanie gal, I highly recommend balaclavas. I have this one from Aritzia. It's 100% cashmere. I love this. I look ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. I look like I'm ready to rob a store or something, but it's so warm. It's so cozy. Sometimes I don't even need to bring a scarf, but it just covers you up to here. And the only con I would think of balaclavas would be the hair. The hair is always a mess and like bunched up and knotted by the time you take this off. So, those are like beanies and balaclavas. Highly recommend them. Whether wool, cashmere, whatever floats your boat, whatever is comfortable for your skin. Highly recommend those natural fibers because they'll keep you warm. They're meant to keep you warm. It keeps the animals that it comes from warm, so it's gonna keep you warm. And yes, those. Which brings me to my next category, my last category. It's gonna be wool cashmere sweaters. So I tend to love and wear wool and cashmere sweaters. I know wool and cashmere sweaters are very expensive, but there's deals, sales on them. Like Zara had their cashmere sweaters on sale for like 50 bucks. Highly recommend those. Those are usually 100% cashmere or 95% and 5% elastane. And those sweaters, cashmere in particular, is very thin in material and really, really keeps you warm, and it's not bulky. Wool sweaters, on the other hand, like I would say certain merino wool. This sweater right now is merino wool, 100% merino wool, and it's very thin. And I don't think this will keep me warm, but it's like a good layering piece to keep myself warm. Um, Merino wool or any type of wool like alpaca will really keep you warm. And I love wool sweaters more in particular. The only one I tend to avoid would be, I would say, mohair. I don't like mohair. Mohair is really itchy on my skin, so definitely highly recommend reading up on what type of wool they're using. Yeah, so my favorite sweaters that I love to wear that are cashmere and wool. I have one from Reformation, which is this lovely warm brown. I also have this brown. I love brown. Brown Everlane one. I also love this like kind of like tan caramel light brown from Aritzia. And then I have my blend of sweaters like the James jumper from Sezane. I love this because of the knitted fisherman braiding style it has, and then the buttons on the shoulder. I love that sweater. Um, they come in 100% merino wool, which I personally don't like. It's too thick. I feel like I'm being suffocated. That's just my opinion, but that's the James jumper. And then I have other sweaters too. If you haven't done so already, I have like a video of sweaters, like a bunch of videos about sweaters because I love sweaters and I love winter season. So even though I hate the cold, I love sweaters. So I guess it's the equality of it. They go coincide with one another. So if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.